what the TCG has is Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm and the rest of Dawn of Majesty, the ones that the OCG had, so they are not including Bee Troopers or anything. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of this. I'm going to go ahead and take a look through kind of the updates. We're going to start with some of the notifications down here. They had just updated it. Okay, so just looking through the notifications here. Okay, the normal and rare festival. I wish I actually would have played it a little bit more. All right, more rewards with this. So okay, a Moki Moki mate. That's pretty cool. I think they added the Herald solo mode. Okay, yeah. And then the 2 new packs. I'm really excited for the Despia stuff. I absolutely love this theme. In the TCG, I'm really excited to play it in Master Duel. And of course, Baronne de Fleur. This card is absolutely insane in the TCG and OCG. It's definitely going to make an impact in Ranked. You guys will see that card a lot more. A lot of combo decks make it right now. I can go ahead and show off one of the really cool aspects. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the shop in the meantime. I'm going to go ahead and get the gold pass too. Alright, so... Oh, and Dingirsu. Whoa, that's really cool. I absolutely love that card too. I love Orcust. That's really cool. I love the El Shaddol Construct one. I definitely am going to be grinding for the Girsu one. I kind of wish they would have extended the normal and rare festival through here. It would have been nice to see that. I really like that event. I didn't showcase a lot of it on the channel, but I played it off to the side. I really liked it. I was playing a lot of Metal Foes True Draco. That deck is like a combo deck. Super fun. Even without Alcahest, one of the best Metal Foes fusions, you still have 3 Mithrilium, and that just makes it so much more enjoyable. And you just break boards going second. It's an absolute blast. I had a ton of fun with that festival. Was grinding through grade 100 in the previous season, get the Pot of Greed mate. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the next theme. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get some packs in just a second. Let me go ahead and go over here. Okay. We're gonna start with the Ruler's Mask, I think, yeah. So you can get Dramaturge of Despia, Despian Quarteritis, and the Iris Sword Soul. Alright, let's see what we get from this first pack. Come on. Oh, my mouse is malfunctioning. Okay, that's alright. Let's see, okay. And there are a couple of reprints in here too. They're not all unique cards, but yeah, I'm excited for these. Like I said, the Despia stuff, I think Aloubert is a super rare, and some of the one fusion is an ultra. Quiritis, or Quiritis, whatever. Okay, Mud Dragon, not bad. Hey, Starving Venomy Lethal Dose Dragon. This is a weird card. I don't think it's great. Once returned during your main phase, you can negate the effects of all face of monsters your opponent currently controlled until the end phase of the turn. That's basically the only real effect. You could play this in the new Predaplant in the TCG that's coming out. Technically, it's legal in OCG right now, but this, I would never play this card in Master Duel right now. It just doesn't do anything. I'm probably going to dust it later. But yeah, on to the next pack. We'll go ahead and see. Oh yeah, the Duncan Sioux ship. I know they just revealed some support for it in the OCG. It's always treated as a normal monster, which is really cool. Or while in the deck, whatever. So you can have 6 copies of the normal monster. Okay. Old card, Echo Oscillation. Alright, let's see. Okay. Nothing too interesting there. That rank 9 is pretty cool for Virtual World, though. Didn't really replace True King of All Calamities here, but still a cool card. Alrighty. Hey, there we go. Despia Quiritis. Quiritis, whatever. Yeah, this card's really good for Despia just because it requires only 1 Light and Dark monster. I think we're getting Burst of Destiny in the next major update, which I think is in end of this duel season. I think that's the way they're doing it to stagger sets between TCG, OCG, and Master Duel. Let's go ahead and see what else we get. But I think, oh, there we go, Owlbear. Cool. This is a Rhoda, or a Stratos rather. On normal special summon, you can add it Brandon Spell or Trap. That's that's the relevant effect. In a pure Despia version, it comes up to where he can summon himself from the graveyard. You don't get his effect though. But yeah, I think they're going to add Burst of Destiny in the next season. So after this Duel Pass comes, or it expires in I think 70-something days, just to kind of stagger everything. Okay, it's Barrier. Not a great card, but I'll just dust it. So we'll get like Destroyer, Phoenix, Enforcer, all the Sword Soul monsters, Fluwanda Reeds. I'm really excited for those. I absolutely love Sword Soul. That is one of my favorite themes ever. I love worms. I'm going to grind with kind of a good stuff worm deck in here. I'm going to show that off in a future video. But we're going to go ahead and get the Synchro Pack too. But yeah, so with that, Destroyer, Phoenix, and Force is going to be insane in this game. I'm excited just to see how the rest is. I'm excited also for the next event too, just to see what happens. I wish they would do something like the normal and rare again. Honestly, if they would just continue that and have maybe a cycling ban list, that'd be really cool too. Let's see. Chevalier de Fleur and Societe de Fleur. Okay. White Steed. I like this card a lot too. I like the Floral Knight cards. Specifically the newer ones that came out last year in the TCG, because they interact with the normal light monsters. Okay. Yeah, this card's pretty cool. Okay. I'll take it. I'll just dust anything I don't use later. We can go and start to build a Despia deck. Okay, same thing again. Alrighty. These Speedroid cards, I'm surprised they're low rarity too. Again, if these came out, you know, even a week earlier, I think they would have made some kind of impact in the normal and rare festival. It would have been really cool to see, but that's okay. You know, hopefully we'll see. I think they'll cycle them around. I know that there are going to be Synchro and Fusion events in the game relatively soon. At some point, they are in the game's files. I have seen them myself, same with the Xyz and everything. In the normal and rare, they have a whole, like a banner that shows Synchro and Fusion, so they're going to have something kind of along the lines of that. I'm sure they're going to do either the Synchro or Fusion ones within here, again, because they have Despia as a new Fusion theme, and then the rest of the Synchro stuff as the Synchro theme. Maybe they'll do both. I don't know. I just know that their files, they will be eventually coming. In case no one has said that, I don't know if anyone has actually shown that. Oh, Synchro Overtake and Speedroid Wheel. Cool. This is a really cool Rhoda for the deck, and then the Speedroid Wheel is also kind of a Rhoda. Stardust Trail, fantastic normal. This card's absolutely insane in kind of the Synchro good stuff deck. Yeah, but I don't know if anyone's actually reported that there's going to be a Synchro and Fusion stuff. No one seems to really look through the files or anything. Okay. Associated Floor. Oh, Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Once per turn, you can activate this effect. Face when activated. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's alright. I think some of the Pendulum Synchros are a little bit better with Speedroids, but they're cool. You know, at worst, again, I'll dust them. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has really said that. And I know we reported on kind of the new cards that were coming out, some of these cards that were coming out months ago. Okay, Horse of the Floor Knights, that one adds a Light Noble Knight. It's supposed to add one of the, I think the level 2 that like fusion summons or something, and can special summon itself if you control a beast monster, and they fusion into Centaur Mean, I think is the card. Yeah, this stuff was cool. Okay, new card pack, alright. Maybe I'll get some of those later. The animations always are going to look cool. I want to animate them for the channel myself, because I can't import the animations from there. I'm going to just see if there's anything new. No. Oh, I know that they also have another icon with the Duel Pass, which is cool. I like just the Megalith one. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. Condemned Dark Lord. That's a link too for Dark Lords. That's really cool. I'll probably end up using that once I unlock it. I'm gonna go ahead and build the Despia deck now, and then yeah, we'll see what happens with this. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Okay, so the one Owlbear, one. So I'm going to just generate most of these. I'm going to dust some cards and go ahead and get the rest of the core for Despia. I really like this theme. I love the shuttle stuff. I want to play this. I can't wait until they have the Albaz stuff. That's coming out in the TCG soon. We just had a guide released for it. For the TCG specifically, I am completely hyped about it. I'm going to have an in-person deck profile for it too. I'm going to have everything before release. I'm going to get it a few days early. Thanks to one of my locals, they're going to have it early. We're going to have a massive deck profile. We're going to have a bunch of stuff for it. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to play it. And some of those new cards work. They're not going to be in the Master Duel quite yet. I don't know exactly when they'll release, probably later this year, potentially even into next year. But knowing how to play Albaz and Despia in the TCG and even kind of the OCG will teach you how to play it in here. In Master Duel, you'll learn kind of some of the tips and combos for it. It's not really a combo deck. I mean, you could argue fusions are inherently combo, requiring, you know, certain cards to play, but here, you know, it's a mid-range deck. That's really what it is. So it kind of wants to gather its resources and make really strong plays. Some of the fusions are really cool, and especially once we get the new ones. And with Burst of Destiny, there's a Despia fusion, same materials as Quiritus. Requires a Despia monster and a light or dark monster, and while it's fusion summoned, your opponent has to pay, I think, 600 life points to activate a card or effect. So it's chip damage, and then if your opponent controls a fusion, synchro, link, or Xyz monster, you can special summon it from your graveyard, so you won't get the effect to make your opponent pay life points to activate effects. But it's still a floating card, and then it banishes it when it leaves the field if it's spun from the graveyard. So I'm excited for that. And then some of the new branded spells and traps. Branded in red lets you add a Fallen of Albaz or Despia monster from your graveyard to your hand. Then you can fusion summon. You apply the effect to fusion summon a level 8 or I think it's level 8 or higher fusion monster by banishing materials from your hand or field. You don't have to use the card you targeted. I'm really excited for those in Burst of Destiny though. Just specifically for the Despia stuff. So this is going to be kind of the more control version. You kind of have to open a fusion card or something like Edge of Chain, which adds your Fright for Patchwork, because that adds another Edge of Chain, or if we want to play other Edge of cards later. And then you just gather. It's a straight +1 with Patchwork, because you need the polymerization to fuse your cards together. And then Despian Tragedy triggers if it's sent from the hand or field or deck or anything like that, or banished. I'm going to also generate Nibiru because it's a light monster that we want to use. Good versus a lot of the combo decks in ranked. But you want to have a lot of light and dark monsters for your fusion monsters because they're most of the materials. And then the Tragedy works like the Shadal monsters where they trigger off of being sent by card effects. Specifically, we could do Foolish Burial too. I actually think, I don't know if I have it. I'm contemplating playing some kind of Dogma stuff, Dogmatica cards in here, but there are always mixes of them. Bunch of different ways to play this deck because it is a lot of generic stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and put out a deck profile later with the Despia deck. I'm not sure the exact build. That was just kind of a, hey, let's go ahead and throw some ideas together. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I'm excited to play more of Master Duel, especially once they create kind of an exhibition festival, anything like that, kind of like Normal and Rare, and the Xyz Festival. Yeah, but hey, thank you guys for watching as always. We haven't touched upon Master Duel lots because there's been a lot of TCG stuff recently going on, but I'd like to get back into some of the Master Duel stuff with this update, and especially once there's a new event. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. This is Eric with OzoneTCG. I'll see you guys in the next one.